Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Allie, and today we're going to go through a little bit differently. I filmed some footage to try and show you when I was taking the change to the store for the penny challenge, but I actually never made it to the store. So today we're just going to go through some errands that I recorded, and then I actually did do a back to bank. Oh, no, you did not see that dirty floor. I don't even know what I'm doing. Do I even know how to vlog? No, not yet, but hopefully we'll get there. So anyways, I just really wanted to get the money back to the bank. So I just filmed it. I didn't have a lot of time in the weekend, so here we are. And ew, look at that sky. So cold, so dark, so dreary. Yes, when is summer coming back to us? And this footage is sped up 2 different times. That's how long and slow this Starbucks line is. Okay, here we are. We're moving. Thank you. And Marco's in the back, and got the goods. Okay, lamppost. Okay, here I am. Oh my gosh. So since having a baby, it's been impossible to get outside and walk since the winter hit. So this is seriously one of the best purchases I think I've ever made. It was $100, and I'm able to get my steps in and not leave the house, which is great. And then once spring hits, I will just go back to walking outside. Okay, so here we are. Here's my back to bank that I just wanted to film so I could just get it done and take the cash back to the bank, because it just was making me nervous sitting in my house. I mean, we live in a nice area, but you never know. And I mean, I guess also I was thinking, if you have a fire, you could lose all your cash. So not even just stealing. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the categories I finished from the month ahead binder, and I'm going to pull them out and put them back to bank. And I didn't put a placeholder in. I'm just leaving the tracker in, and that'll kind of show me how much is in there. And figured that would just work the best. And these aren't categories I plan on spending anytime soon. They're more just going to be emergency funds. So I don't think it will cause any confusion. There aren't going to be funds coming in and out. So yes, going back to the bank, and I'm going to move them into my savings. So next up is healthcare. This was just $100 that we're pulling out. And yep, it's all finished. And so this is my first time doing a voiceover too. So sorry if I'm rushed or anything. It is kind of odd trying to put your voice to the video, because you're not pausing like you naturally would when you're speaking on the video, if that makes sense. Oh, and I put this back in the envelope, but then I decide, I don't really have a lot of envelopes. So you'll see I pull it out later and put it on the back of the next one. Okay, so the last category that we had finished from the month ahead was this daycare tracker. And it was not going to be used for daycare. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it for, so I'm just going to stick it in the savings account. But I forgot to mark everything off the last time that we did this. So here I am just marking it off, so when I see it, I know it's actually completed. And I believe this was $200. Yeah, $200 going back to the bank. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. Wow. Not going to count whenever I'm doing this voiceover. Yeah, kind of awkward. Okay, so yeah, here's when I realize, I should put this 2 in one, not waste the backside of the envelope. Yeah, so I just really wanted to get this done, but like I said, I didn't really have time. Marco was sleeping, and I didn't want to wake him up. So I thought if I just record it, it's proof, and you guys can kind of come along and see what I'm doing and, why things have changed for the next video. So then I'm going into my high priority binder, and I'm going to take a little bit out of car maintenance because it's just overflowing. I do have my appointment coming up, so I'll probably use my debit card for the appointment, and then if I need to pay myself back, I'll just take it out of this account. So that brings me to another point. So the money that I'm taking to the bank, I have a separate checking account and CD, in a bank that is totally different than the bank that my debit card is. And I find that super helpful, because then I not even mixing the funds of daily use. It's just savings over in another bank and then daily use funds in my normal bank with my debit card attached to it, which I think will help me not spend this. So car maintenance, $500 going to the bank, and then I'm just going to leave this little bit left. I do want to get an oil change, so I'll probably use some of this to get an oil change here soon. I feel like there's so much happening with my car lately, so I've got to get the brakes done. And then the last time they checked everything over, they said my battery was not good, not bad. It was in this caution zone, they called it. And so I probably am going to get that done soon too. I just don't want to break down with Marco in the car. Okay, so here, I don't think I take anything out of Marco. I think I'm just going to do some condensing if I remember correctly. I'm doing this voiceover a couple days later. So I had all these ones in some of these envelopes. So I'm just trying to, condense and make them a little bit thinner. And also, I don't know if I'll get better at this with time, but I don't know if I love this voiceover thing. I mean, I'm just watching the video and I'm just talking into my phone, and I don't know, it just feels not as, great, authentic. I'm not sure. Okay. So moving on to Nora, I don't think I end up taking money out. I just condense this, I think, because Nora, I love to keep the cash on me because I just pay the groomer in the cash, and it actually goes pretty quickly because, like I said before, the grooming costs about $100 each time, and we're getting ready to make her another appointment here shortly, so this will just go down soon anyways. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like this is really helping me. And so even with no views, which is totally fine, brand new channel, I'm here for that. But I feel like it's actually really keeping me accountable. I'm thinking about the money I'm spending. I'm I don't know. It's just making me think way more into it. Okay, so vacation, I'm pulling out $200 to take to bank. Not going to be using this money anytime soon. And at least I can hopefully just, build some interest on it. So, yeah, taking that back to the bank. But I love to find new channels, and I feel like it's really hard to find new cash stuffing channels because for some reason, when I type in cash stuffing or I don't know, the same channels always come up, and I like them. I mean, I do watch them, but I feel like there's some channels that I've never heard of or might be smaller, and they just do not appear on my For You page or my search page when I'm searching cash stuffing, budgeting, whatever. So if you have cash stuffers that you love to follow, put them in the comments, please. I'd love to follow. Or if you have a cash stuffing page, leave a comment and I will check out your page and give you a follow. I just, what started all this in the very beginning was just my love of watching cash stuffing videos, which I still love to do. So definitely leave them in the comments. And I'll leave some of my channels that I like to watch in the description. So I'd say maybe about 3 months ago, I don't even know. No, it was probably a lot longer. It was when I was on maternity leave in the very beginning. So I would say in June, I got into this cash stuffing UK search somehow. And so I started watching all of these UK cash stuffers, which I still watch, and I really do like them. So I'll leave my favorite channels in the description so you can check them out too in case they've never just appeared on your search page, because I feel like sometimes there's certain channels that I feel just never appear on my search page. So I'll leave those in the description. There's probably 5 to 10 that I really enjoy watching, but I'll just tag the ones that I'm just constantly watching. Okay. we just condensed Christmas. There was so many ones because I'm doing the mini challenge. And so sometimes it's just easier to play with the ones, but then it just makes the envelope huge. So I took out all the Christmas ones. Now we are in, car insurance. And again, I had a lot of ones. I think this is because I had a challenge marked for car insurance. And so whenever it finished, I just moved it all into the car insurance and, never condensed it. And then, also the penny challenge went to car insurance. And so there were tons of ones in that as well. And I still have, I think, 150 left to stuff in the car insurance. I'm pretty sure I still have a little bit to go on that. But I don't know. Let's see. I don't think I take any of this out. I'm really not sure though. I think I just condense. Let's both find out together. What do I do? And there's all these sticky 20s. They're like brand new 20s and they're super sticky. And you might hear background noise. I'm currently sitting in my car on my lunch break filming this voiceover. So there is like traffic noise and one of those like big trucks that have like the loud engine just started. So you probably just heard that, but it's okay. Got to use my time wisely. Okay, so we're counting this up. We're taking $1,200 back to the bank. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. I'm so proud of that number. I didn't spend it or take out any envelope. Go me. And so here I think I am going to count it to make sure I didn't make any mistakes when doing any of the condensing, to make sure that we've got 1,200 buckaroos. So I'm trying to think if anything's going on. Oh, not much. Work is really busy. I just started a new job in December, so I'm still training, which is good because it's nice to have, somebody there for so long to be able to train you. But then it's also like that weird, like in between, like, should I be doing this on my own? Should I go to my trainer? Like, what am I doing? So I'm kind of getting to that point where I'm like understanding the job a lot. So like having the trainer is kind of like, I can't go on my schedule, but it's okay. It's still nice to have, I guess, someone there in case something random pops up that I've not learned yet. So I'm not complaining, but so the lady's retiring, which is why I have such a long training period. They got someone in as soon as she like announced she's retiring, and then she's able to like sit with me for a couple months. She's done April 1st, so not too much longer, but yeah, it's going good. But I just had to like check in with her before I left for my lunch and was like, I'm leaving. It's kind of like, do I need to tell you what to do? This is awkward. We're both adults, but yeah, it's going great. I really do like the job. So, all right, back to the big stack of ones. And look, they're not even easy to count. They like stick. So I had to take, I'm doing another cash stuffing Friday for my next one, but I had to take $50 out for like an unplanned gift. So I'm thinking about maybe adding a new envelope to try and mitigate that, but I don't know. We'll see. So it's just, as I'm doing this, I think maybe the budget will change or the envelopes will change as I see what like comes about and what I need, or find myself needing like extra money not budgeted for. So yeah, I think this will probably just be like constantly changing, which is totally good and fine. Am I gonna be done with these ones soon? The biggest stack. Oh, we are. And what do we have? $1,200. Yes, thumbs up. $1,200 going back to the bank. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me and bearing with me for this interesting first voiceover, and I will get my change at the grocery store sent to cash, and I'll do that video soon. Okay, bye guys.